Hello there, I am Man in Yellow and welcome back to another challenge video. Today we are doing what I have chosen to call the Snowman challenge, which is really just the Doughzer challenge. We are going to be summoning Doughzer, who is the big snowman unit, every game as fast as we can, which means turn 3 on small maps, turn 2 on large maps, and we're just gonna see how it goes. As per usual, I will do 3 matches, and if I win them all I will keep going. I don't expect I will win them all because the current maps really aren't that good for Doughzer. But I mean, it's only Christmas once a year, so it doesn't really make any sense to do a snowman challenge at any other point in time. I actually wanted to do this yesterday, but I didn't really have time because, I mean, it's obviously Christmas. So, had to be the day after, I guess. But you can still say it's kind of Christmas. There are some places around the world where they don't open their presents until today, I believe. Alright. Silo. And this is what I mean by the map's not being that good for Doughzer here. But we are just gonna try. I will of course have to bring Gravedigger here to try and make him work. Actually I can't, because I have to summon it as fast as possible, which means I'm only bringing a 1-key turn 1. So like this, then we're getting Doughzer out next turn. That also works out. Then we can just summon Gravedigger after that. If I were player 2, I would have just gone with Gravedigger and nothing else to destroy these blocks as fast as possible, because Doughzer can't really walk around here without getting pulled by something. I honestly thought he would just take the middle here. He really should just take the middle. If I go in and poison him, he just fireballs it and goes down here to heal. So he really could just take the middle point without any risk, really. There he is. The big snowman. It's actually good for us if they start breaking the blocks here. That is what I want. It's kind of interesting. He's forcing himself towards my stim pad because I don't have any units down here. I'm bringing a puller so I can't stand on it or anything. That's still perfectly fine though. We're just gonna walk up with our Doughzer here. And then bring our own Gravedigger. Should probably move this out here somehow. Like this. Then I can kill if something goes onto the stim. I can also bring this in. Just to have some more units in here. Really, they're double attacking. Then this dies or this dies. I don't think they should be going this aggressive. Not really sure what that's about. Wow, that is extremely aggressive now. That's perfectly fine, to be honest. That works out in my favor, I'm pretty sure. If they choose to do something like this. Both of these units are dead right now. Finnegan. That seems kind of weird. Now we're getting Doughzer to the middle, which is where we want him. I guess we're blocking this point and also blocking up here with a 1 key. Could be just about any. I think I'm just going Bachelor here. That should be fine. Probably also have to block here, maybe. Well, not really. Probably fine like this. They can't even kill this right now, so should be fine. And if they go here with the squiggles, it just dies very quickly. And we should be fine. It's only going to get 1 hit in for the 1k. Wow, he's actually pulling that. Seems kind of weird to do. This is still alive. Right now it looks like the Snowman is going to work out here pretty well, because they went too aggressive. Erratic. That does not seem like the correct choice here. But what do I know? Actually, we shouldn't hit it with this. We should hit it with this here. And use it to move our Doughzer. We can. And then we can hit here. Should be able to kill this now. Yep, it's dead. And then we bring our Bachelor down here to take the point. And we can use something else to kill this, maybe. Can we even kill this? Maybe there's a way. Not quite sure. 700, that seems like a lot to deal here. This is probably the most we could do, which is not enough. In that case, we're just going to summon something annoying. This has its push every turn. What is something annoying here? Probably just crush more, actually. We just crush more and hit it, and then we can use it to break some more obstacles, since this is looking like it's gonna either die or take a lot of damage. Kind of want to break her for making a hole here so the Doughzer can go on their heart. He's obviously hitting this to pull the red again, and then hitting here, I think. Oh, he can't. He has to place something up here then. But place a 1 key here and then... Actually, no, he can't go Snowball on it. Because his Snowball is already used, so this is probably safe even now. Wonder if this would pull our Doughzer into the abyss. I'm actually not sure. Maybe it would. We can see now, I guess. I'm expecting this to pull it into the... Oh, it doesn't. We can just do this then. That's good. Then we do this. Move our Gravedigger back. Hit the erratic ones for free. Wait, no, we need to kill this. So we are hitting here. And then killing it now. And then we want something against this. Probably just a Noxious like this. Should be fine. If he goes here, we can just murder him. So we don't really have to be afraid of that, because the Doughzer deals a ton of damage here. They should end with both units dead, I think. And then they don't really have a way back in the game. Oh, they're very dead. Probably didn't even need that much. We can do this to hit these two. And we can hit this a couple times. Oh, that doesn't kill it. Then we're gonna have to use the stim, I think, on the Noxious. Because we want to kill this Inoculus. Which we can only do this way, I believe. That's fine. This lives with 1 health, but we're just gonna hit it. And then make a path for Doughzer next turn. Move this over here. And the game should be over at this point. Now we just want something to deal with this if it moves forward, which is just any mech really. We'll do it. Well, that's a successful Doughzer game, I guess. They didn't really bring any of the broken units for this map though, so maybe it's not as good as it's looking right now. What is that doing there? Is it just to destroy this? Okay, he doesn't want me using his stim, it seems. I might just go on his heart anyway here. Should be fine. Doughzer kills hearts really quick and he's hard to remove. Actually, we can just do this, can't we? Then this isn't a threat anymore. Doughzer's power. Let me move this up here, this over here, and shoot this. Smiley doesn't really work that well against Doughzer. I just realized. He literally cannot move anywhere. 0 movement. Now we can just go on their heart and kill this with the jar cannon. I should probably have placed this down here so I could destroy this block, but it's fine. Doesn't really matter at this point. Even if he attack power source down, it doesn't really matter here. Wait, we can do a bit more by moving this over. Now we're just hitting their heart a bunch. And they are probably dead next turn here. Even with this. Because our Doughzer is just going to deal the rest. Well, that was pretty successful. From the big snowman. Two more. Unless we keep on winning like that. Then maybe a lot more. Oh, this is a long queue time again. I was kind of hoping for some faster queues for these challenge videos. I'm not sure if I should cut this or just let it run. It's a bit weird to cut it because then I will also cut the music. Since it's not music I put over at the end or anything. It's just playing while I'm doing the games. Maybe we should also go Yeti. That's also very snowy. And ice cream, that's maybe a bit too much. And the opponent goes like Bacilla or Boss, and we're just very sad. Okay, again, we are going to go for a 1 key into Doughzer, because we are going first here. Probably better to go second when you're doing this, but what can you do? Since then you can actually have a proper turn 1 without completely giving up the board, because this is not going to take a lot of stuff. There's Lone Henrietta. It's probably just going up here or even to the middle if they don't bring anything out. Are they actually just letting us take the middle? That's very nice of them. They could have totally prevented us from doing this. I wonder if I should be bringing some pullers with him, because he's not really very fast, to be honest. What is he bringing here? Hero 2.0 or something? Fire and maybe? That would be like the first choices, I'm guessing. Instinct. Is he setting off an 8 already? I mean, I shouldn't be talking. I have an 8 out already, but I'm guessing that's a boss or something along those lines. Kind of want something for 4 keys here, because I won't attract her with this, I think. Especially on this map. Maybe we just go for multiple smaller units. Or maybe we go for a 3 key with a 1 key. Not sure exactly what to play with Doughzer, to be honest. Could just go Daisy or Ginsting over here to prevent him from taking this. That makes a good bit of sense, I think. Daisy is probably the better one to place down there, right? Because it gives me enough to kill this very easily. It's not very Christmas themed, but whatever. Most of the units really aren't. There's his own attractor. We are definitely also bringing ours in somewhere. Gesundheit. That's a bit of a weird choice for this. Can't actually kill this if we just place it up here, so I think I'm gonna do that. Could also move this all the way up here then. And this. And we don't care if he poisons this or this, to be honest. That poison is kind of irrelevant for us. Attractor is kind of needed with Doughzer on a lot of the larger maps, because he's just not going to catch anything otherwise. And that's all he really needs to do, because he has more than enough stats in here. If he goes onto this point with it, I'm just going to Morty it and end it that way. Actually, maybe we should move the... Nah, we should move it down here. It's fine. Just move it up here or something. Should be okay. I just don't want to lose the Daisy quite yet. Don't think. Up here, could I even lose it? Actually, no, I don't think I can. If he pulls it and hits it, it's still alive. We can't get a droney all the way up there either. What more do I want here? Something that can threaten this, I guess. But that's kind of the Morty I'm going to use for this. What else could I bring? Maybe just a Temptress or something? It seems weird to bring. Maybe just Noxious, but that seems kind of bad on this map. Quagmire then? I don't know. Let's just go Hevo. That's a easy option to go for here. Not sure if it should be here. Maybe it should. But then he could kind of do a lot of damage to it. So I'm not sure if that's a good idea. It was probably fine to place it here, to be honest. But whatever. He can't really pull my Doughzer here, because then the attractor will move with it, and then I can pull all of his units into Doughzer's range, which is going to be a bad time for him. So we can hopefully just walk up with this slowly, with the attractor behind it. Maybe we should bring a healer alongside it too. Like either Bluelian or just a normal, like Clinico or something. Would be fine. This is a fairly large amount of damage, even if it doesn't look like that much. We could kill this next turn if he's staying here, which we might do. It looks like he's staying here, but apparently not. Maybe he's moving it in here. If he's moving like this, I'm certainly killing this. I'm expecting him to move this away out of the attractor's range. I guess not though. Is this even enough actually? No, it's not. Then we can't kill this right now. I don't think, at least. I was kind of hoping to kill that. Oh, we are just modding this anyway, though. And then we can actually go down here and take this in that case. Move this one tile back so it's not in range of this. If he goes up here and pulls this in, I think that ends badly for him. Because then this is here and this is here, and then we pull all of his stuff in. Should be fine. Maybe this should be here, but probably not. And he could maybe do some pull play. They're taking a lot of damage now, so they have to take one of the points soon. Oh wow, he's actually just going in. But your attractor dies if you do this. I'm pretty sure. I mean, that may be worth it if he also kills the Doughzer, but I don't know if he will actually kill the Doughzer like this. And this is also dead right now, I think. If I really want it to be. Maybe we even just kill this and back off if he did that. It's not like he can really go in and kill stuff again. Or maybe he's blocking with this. That would be the correct play. If I pull this, will the Knuckles move? I'm actually not sure. I think this will move, and the Knuckles will stay. I guess we can see here. No, the Knuckles will move. That's probably good enough then. We can do some play here maybe. We don't have quite enough like before. I wanted to kill this thing, but we can't really do that here. Maybe I should just move my Doughzer down here, to be honest. Move the units around like this. Then this can fly all the way over here. Not endangered there, right? Can only be hit by this. It's just not even close to enough. Yeah, I think I want to keep it there, maybe. Then we move this up here. And we want something with a splash AoE, maybe. Actually, this is a lot of mechanicals. Maybe we want Temptress here. Then this should move somewhere up here, though. And then we can put our Temptress here. Where is Temptress even at? I never used this unit. There it is. Just gonna check it doesn't die. It might die. Not quite, I don't think. Actually, it will die with... No, this is the same amount of damage. Yeah, I don't think this is in danger of dying here. Really. Oh, he's moving everything up here, it seems. I mean, my tractor can still pull here, so I'm not really sure why he's doing that in that way. Yeah, that maxes them out. I mean, we kind of have to go in here, I think, and kill the tractor. This is not enough to kill this, unfortunately. So we have to bring this in here. Or we can bring this down here, actually. Do something like this. This heavily injures this. Problem is just that our tractor dies if we do this. Like really hard. Do I like that? I mean, I think our tractor is going to die almost no matter what I do here, to be honest, now that I look at it. So maybe we just say we're fine with that happening. What's a good unit I can place up here that will do a ton of damage? Maybe just Klepto. Also, if they want to kill the tractor, they can't kill this, so I should place this here, I think. Then he has to go in with this and hit and hit. So now he has to choose between killing the tractor and killing the Morty here. It should work out in our favor, I think. Even if it seems weird to just give this Morty up. He could just be staying out of range of the Klepto also and letting the tractor live for a turn. Seems like that's their plan, maybe. But this is just dead right now. Oh, he's just hitting everything as much as he can. But this would murder this red Speedola because it's a electrical. Wouldn't he have killed this maybe? No, the blue one wouldn't make it down there, I don't think. Not quite. If he could have killed this, that would have been good for him. We're probably just staying back here then. He only has low on melee units now, so we can just play around that, I think. We can also block this thing in. Actually, we don't really want the Temptress up there, do we? Just block here then. Keep this alive. And move the Temptress onto the healing spa. If we move it up to the blue Speedola, it's going to die. Because it was only one hit away from dying to the blue Speedola. It's a bit sad that I'm not blocking this. I guess I could have put it here, but then my tractor would die. I'm not really willing to let this die yet. Because right now it can pull one of them in, which is going to be very strong for me. I wonder if I pull on this blue Speedola, will this move forward? I think it will. Maybe it moves up here, actually. Guess we'll get to see this now. Yeah, it moves up here. That's not quite as good. Because then we can't kill it, I don't think. Right? There's no way to do enough damage to kill this stuff. Maybe we can kill that one actually. Is that even worth it? I mean, we could do this and then kill this. That makes his Speedolas a lot less powerful. Oh, it doesn't actually die. Then we can't do that, obviously. We can't just take the points here though. That should be fine. We're just letting that one sit there for another turn, I think. Might as well let it heal to full. Doughzer is eating very well today. It's kind of killing everything, to be honest. Don't think we can kill this quite yet, but it should be fine. We're just going to hit this a bunch and then move a tile back. Actually, we can do it this way instead. And then we get a hit over here on the erratic. We don't even need to move the Daisy away because he can't actually step on the bones here. I could have killed this in some way. Maybe there was a way where I killed this. I don't really want to redo my turn though. Wait, can't I just move this back and then kill it because it's a mechanical? Yeah, I could. That makes more sense to just straight up kill it. But this is looking much better than I thought it would with Doughzer, to be honest. I thought I would fall way too far behind from doing it this early and then following up with slow units after that have to support it, but it seems like he's performing pretty well. Doesn't really matter what they do here, the game is kind of just over. Oops, just meant to hit it. Should be enough. And then the Doughzer entered, the big snowman boy. Is Doughzer MVP in these? There it is. I mean, it makes sense that it would be MVP. It's a pretty big unit. And you get MVP both for dealing and taking damage, so even something like a blob that doesn't sit on more than one unit can actually get MVP in some matches, even if it really didn't do that much, just because taking damage gives MVP points apparently. But he did perform pretty well there. They just couldn't kill him ever. It's also a very high level Doughzer. It's one of my earlier ultra rares. So he's pretty thick. I also completely forgot I should probably keep track of wins and losses when I'm doing this. I'm trying to open my writing tool right now, but it doesn't seem to want to open. There's always trouble with this thing. Okay, now it opened. I believe we are... Actually, let's not do that. Let's do white. It is the Snowman. 2-0 currently. Yeah, I should probably write it up in the corner here. Okay, so we finally get a small map here. On small maps, I'm forced to go a 1 key and then bank for a full turn. After that, to get the Doughzer out. Which is pretty bad. Like, that's very far behind. You should also not write this on top of the other player's profile. That's kind of disrespectful. Let's just do it here. Why is that Jack Cannon on turn 1? I'm just gonna go down here then. Don't really see why you would do this. And the Ted. But I'm not going to complain if I get to take a point for free with this before we summon our big boy. Jack Cannon is kind of a nightmare for the Doughzer, but I guess we can just bring a healer of some sort behind him and then ignore it. That's kind of an annoying game plan, to just run up there and hit as fast as you can. It's only really annoying because I'm doing this, otherwise this would just evaporate very quickly, I think. I'm just gonna do this. This forces the Jack Cannon to go back. Not really, but it looks annoying at least. He can't go onto the middle point or forward with the head anyway. This should be fine. Well, he did it. We can kill this with a Jack Cannon plus the Doughzer and then take the point if we want to. If he goes there. Jeeves. That's kind of weird. We're just bringing a cassowary to threaten this Jack Cannon. Not for any other reason really. It should be up here, so you can't hit it for free. And then what do we want against this? Probably just a Tickles as early as possible. He's probably placing a trap somewhere here, which is kind of annoying. But it should be fine. We are currently so early in the game that we could probably tank the Jeeves even if we do get frozen here, but somehow. Where's that going? I'm guessing he didn't place it on the point here, but actually, let's guess the other way. It's always hard to guess correctly with this kind of stuff. Also, I did this in the completely wrong order. Actually, maybe we do this then. Then our Doughzer can't get frozen, right? This means that Doughzer doesn't ever get frozen, because he clearly placed a freezing trap here. And then we want something to threaten the jar again. This can also unfreeze us if we need it to. Plus if he goes up here to kill it, then... Actually we can't really place it up there, because then we would die to a enemy snowball. We can place it all the way up here though. That should be fine. There's probably a trap here, right? Yeah, there is. So placing the Doughzer on the point would have been kind of fine, but whatever. Should be fine here anyway. Now we know there's no trap here. And that he also has to protect this or move it all the way down here somehow. We're just going to go in on this now and hit it, because it can't really stay in range of this. Really? That's a Stairmaster. That's a weird choice for your 5 key. Can actually block for the what's it called? Cassowary here if we want to. I believe I do. How much damage is this? 600? 900? Then we can go this if we want to. Place it all the way over here. This doesn't threaten the jar cannon, but it's still a lot of damage in a small unit. Our keys are already gone. All of it just went to this Doughzer. He can kill a lot of stuff here. He can kill this and this if he wants to, I think. Maybe. But it doesn't mean that he loses this, and maybe even this on the following turn. Actually, maybe he can't even kill this because we block for it like that. Maybe he's forced to kill this instead. That would be good for us. He also kind of needs to block for this jar cannon. Otherwise the snowball or Doughzer can just hit it. This is probably one of the better maps for Doughzer out of the ones that are currently in the game. Or they're just banking. Maybe they just gave up. That could also just be it. Certainly doesn't look very bright for them right now. Again, we are going to block with the Razor Mouth here, because we don't want our Middlewing to get killed too easily here. And then what else do I want here? Probably something ranged, like this. Maybe even just a 1 key actually. 1 key could be fine. Then we can go Boolean if we need to, which will allow us to support the big Doughzer. Yeah, this is more than enough damage still. If he chooses to go in with the Stairmaster. We can actually still quick kill this right now, which is kind of crazy. I mean, now we can't because he's going to place this here. Maybe I still just kill this, honestly. It's either that or hit his heart very hard. I think I'm just killing this, to be honest. Then I have to bring this in, of course, but I think it's fine to just kill that. We can just do this, and then it dies. And we shouldn't ever lose a duel with anything, because we have Doughzer and the Boolean behind it too now. It means we can put a heal on it if we need to. So this looks kind of good for me. I mean, this is probably just straight up over. The Doughzer got to do his thing because he went with such a low power opener in the jar cannon set. That's not capable of doing anything really. He got like 1 free hit on this and then he just returned to his vault essentially. Don't ever open jar cannon turn 1. That's a mistake on almost every map. There's like 1 or 2 maps where you can do it on. You can do it on, what's that map called? Let me just see if I can find it. I think it's called Mycemonia City, or maybe just Mycemonia. I think they might have removed the city name from it. I've seen it done there, where it was successful, but I find the majority of maps it's a bad idea to open with a jar cannon. Anyway, this is just dead, right? Or is it? Looks dead. Yep. Very dead. And then we can put a heal on our big boy. Just to keep him healthy. Alright, here it is. On this map in particular, you can open jar cannon turn 1 and it can be fine. But on almost every other map, it's a very bad idea. Well, we won 3 in a row, so I guess we keep on going. That was the idea, but I didn't really expect to win 3 in a row with this, to be honest. Okay, I can't roll with this at all. It's kind of laggy. But whatever. Well, the idea was to keep on going until we lose, but I should probably put a cap on how many games that can be, because I don't want the video to end up being like 2 hours long. That would be a bad idea. It's almost an hour. Maybe Doughzer is just secretly actually a good card. And not as bad as everyone is saying it is. I think I'm probably just getting lucky with, you know, getting lower ranked opponents, and also people who are starting out the maps like very slowly, like they're not playing aggressively at all. In that case, I guess Doughzer is kind of okay. I mean, I'd be better off in almost every case going for one of the more broken 8 keys, or even a 9 key here. But still kind of fun to play with Doughzer, because I have him very well leveled, like I said before. It's not a unit I get to use very often. Wow, this is a 2-minute queue right now. That's actually insane. Normally it's like 30 seconds at most. Maybe a minute if no one is playing. Although I guess it is the holidays, so it makes sense there's not that many people playing right now. Probably opening presents and trying clothes on and stuff like that. Again, we are going second, so we will be... Or we're not going second again, it's a small map, so we will be summoning him on turn 3. Going second, we can summon 2 1 keys turn 1, or 2 key for that matter. Maybe we just go Corn here to defend early on. Depends on what they do, of course. If they go Gravedigger, we can probably creep, and that will be enough to stall for the big boy. Murder Wing. Creep can probably also stall against this, but the question is if Unicorn is better. I don't think Unicorn is actually better. Creep is probably my best choice here. We can place it here, and then we can go up and take here on one of the following turns. And it should zone him away from taking this or this for a turn extra. There's no way he just moves in, right? I mean, he's very underleveled, I can already see. Okay, he's a Doomsday player also. That makes sense with such a long queue time. Which may mean that we could get another win here, really. We should just place this up here, I think. Then he's zoning me away from taking this, but maybe he doesn't do that. Oh, he's placing it all the way back there. feel like you can be more aggressive with your jar cannon here. That's probably a better choice than jar cannon. I mean, there's for sure a better choice than jar cannon, but if you're playing jar cannon, you should be using it aggressively here, not standing that far back. Just going to take this point and pass. I'm predicting he's going to go here and shoot the creep, which we are just gonna have to leave with, but maybe not. They're playing very defensively then, which you don't want to be doing when you are seeing your opponent do this. Save that many keys. We do have to find something to deal with this, but that shouldn't be a big problem. Still have 15 keys more past the Doughzer. Do we just keep it here, since he doesn't seem to want to poke it with us? I think that's fine. Oh, do I count that as a win? I don't really want to count that as a win. They just gave up when they saw my levels. Let's do another one instead. Okay, this looks like it will be a higher ranking player, because that was like a 1 second cube, which is a bit more normal. Yeah, they are in some of all fears. And not gonna count that previous game, because that was just not fair. We are going Gravedigger here, turn 1. And probably destroying this block as fast as possible. We actually can't kill this if it goes here because we're summoning Doughzer, but he doesn't know that, so he's not going to place anything here. Otherwise he would just get snowballed. It's probably what they're thinking, at least. But they are keeping the snowball here, which is fine. I kind of want it up here, I think, actually. Should be okay. If they start destroying obstacles, that's totally in my favor, so I'm pretty happy seeing that. Wonder what they're putting here. He has 7 keys. Could totally be pusher, like Hero 2.0 would be good here. Innocuous. Bit weird. What can we place here and then have otherwise that would threaten this? Need something with at least 508 damage. Yeah, this. Otherwise you can just move up and hit. I mean, there's a lot of things that can do that, but I want something that will make sense, of course. Also want a 1 key, I think. Maybe we go for Bachelor here. Down to this point, and then a flying unit. It has to be something ranged, so maybe just Murder Wing. Can't really go Cassowary for that. And then we bank a key, because that allows us to go Attractor at some point. Maybe we should have been taking this point with the 1 key, but whatever. Heartbreaker. Okay, you're just trying to ruin Doughzer then. That's not very nice. Yeah, it makes sense he just hits here. That makes less sense. We want to go up here. Well, we kind of have to just run at him, right? As fast as possible now. Maybe we bring Rambolina or something to try and threaten this. There's not really any other way, I don't think. We have to kill the Heartbreaker before it gets to take a turn here. Otherwise we just straight up lose because our Doughzer is going to get thrown into an Abyss tile. How do I kill this though? I feel like Rambolina is my best choice, to be honest. And then just try and force a big attack somewhere. Also threatens this. So this can push him in and it can also move him towards the Doughzer, hopefully. Problem is if he just goes down here and kills these units, I can't really threaten this. I don't know if there's a better choice for killing this. And I don't know if there's any way of me disabling it. I mean, Leprechaun won't get there in time, right? No, it won't. And I can't really hide this either. It would have to stay like all the way over in the corner to get away from the Heartbreaker. So this kind of just counters Doughzer here, I think. A bit too hard. Unless he lets me just push it in, but I don't think he's going to let me do that, obviously. They wouldn't be in Summerfall Fears if they let Rambolina do its thing here. They may even kill the Rambolina, actually. Probably a good way of doing that. Somewhere. Yeah, he can kill both of these with just the jar. This looks pretty doomed now. Even if we do get to kill something here. And we can't really escape this, I don't think. Unfortunately. I mean, that's a pretty good push, but I don't think we have any way of dealing with this. Even if I move all the way here, can't he just still take it? 1, 2, 3. No, he actually can't. I mean, I could just look at the red line. So I guess I'm doing this and then bringing Leprechaun, maybe. Leprechaun has to be placed here somewhere. This is going to be very hard to not get the Doughzer pulled in some way. He's probably pulling the Rambolina. Actually, he can just kill the Rambolina, so he's not going to pull it, I guess. But if he just kills it with the Heartbreaker, he can't move the Heartbreaker over here because then I'm going to remove its ability with this. Can we even move away from it now? I mean, we can move in a way where it won't be able to drop it into a Abyss, I think. I don't know if we can move away in the sense that it won't be able to pull it in any way. Like here should be fine. Maybe even just one tile back could be fine. Ooh, he gets the Grimes. That's very good for him. You should probably move it even further forward, like here. No, then I would be able to Leprechaun it. We can't really do that. Let's just see. How far can he move? Yeah, but if he moves here and takes it, then he can't place it anywhere where it really takes that much damage. You can place it here and do some stuff. That should be fine. And if we move here, then he can only... Yeah, we can move up here even with this. And then what more do I want here? Probably just Repeller or Attractor. I think I'm going to go for Repeller here. Maybe I should even save for Akira, but can't really do that without anything else to work with it. Actually, does he have breakup? Yeah, he does. He could just kill my Leprechaun here. He can break this, go here and pull it into the abyss. That would be pretty bad for me. But I guess he's going for the Doughzer. Making it very hard to move around here by just doing these things. Yeah, it can't hit it here, so that's good. Can hit anything that isn't flying here though, but we need a flyer. Maybe Noxious. Don't really have any other good flyers here, right? No, I don't think I do. I think it's just Noxious. Could go move it here and then kill it though. Maybe it's not Noxious. Maybe it's just a couple 1-keys. This is fine. This we can use to block with. And then just another 1-key into Akira. He's probably going Akira, which is the big problem here. And put another 1-key down here, I guess. Want to raise them out, I think. This is looking pretty lost though. Don't believe this kills my thing, so I can just go here and hit, right? There's nothing else that really reaches. Actually, this can reach onto this. That's kind of a problem. Maybe I just go up here then and push it away. And then we can bring the Leprechaun up here somewhere. Maybe we move this onto here. Should probably just move onto the middle point with this. Put the Doughzer here. Put this up here. Move this here. Push him away. Bring Akira, I guess. We kind of need some broken unit here to move all of his stuff close. Which is gonna have to be Akira in this case. Akira can move the Heartbreaker into range of the Leprechaun, hopefully. That's the whole idea here. Whoa. Can he kill this? I feel like he shouldn't be able to kill this. Yeti. But also just cancels the Yeti's ability and let this spawn be. This is probably my best play. Even though it doesn't look that great. Now this gets to do its thing here. At least a bit later when it does. You can also kill this, obviously. Which is going to result in me losing, I believe. I mean, Heartbreaker kind of just counters my Doughzer a bit too hard here, I think. You can't move here with the Heartbreaker. Could move up here. That would be fine. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Then my Doughzer is just straight up dead. Which results in a loss, I believe. At least it should. Because now my Doughzer is just getting pulled in. I can't even do anything about it either. I don't believe, at least. Even if I tried to go here, I couldn't push it away or anything. So this is just a loss. Because my Doughzer is good at getting thrown in here now. Unfortunately. Well, I guess we finally lost with it, and it only took a direct counter to the Doughzer. GG. Well, that was a pretty fun challenge anyway, though. All things considered. Might try and do some other specific phobie challenge at some point in the future too, because it's kind of cool to get to use these phobies that you pretty much never see. Happy Christmas everyone though. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.